Hey, Dawn. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you tonight? Hey, Jeanne. Tired? Yeah. How? You have a good market. Hey, Lois. Welcome, welcome. What are you guys up to tonight, Delon? Are you just chilling out, relaxing? Hey, buddy, you can come give me one more hug. Come on over. You have good sleep, okay? I love you. Night. Oh, it's a good boy. Mwah. Have good sleeps. Hey, Kat. I'm doing well. How are you? Had some chocolate and relaxing. Yum. What kind of chocolate did you have? Making pickle keychains. Fun. Lois, did you have a market today as well, or is that not till next week? I'm working on axolotls. So I just started this one and I'm going to make more, and I have a ton of colors I have right next to me. So I thought you guys could help me pick out my next colors. I'm going to do an orange one right now, and I was thinking of making it with the bright orange. So you guys can actually tell me which orange you think would pair well with this. So which orange do you like better, the darker or the brighter one for this axolotl once he's done? Here at work, but caught you live just in time. Perfect. Thank you, Delon. Delon says don't forget to to hit the like button. Yours, oh yeah, that's right. Yours is Friday night and was supposed to have one last night, but got for, oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that in the messages. I've been kind of distant from the messaging the past few days because of everything that was going on with the dogs, and then Owen being home for the weekend. So yeah, I'll be back on top of things here shortly. You did great on Friday night. That's awesome. You say darker, darker, lighter. So I have 2 for darker and 1 for lighter. It's hard to tell in this lighting too. Kind of when it gets this time of night, it's funny because like the lighting plays tricks on me. So it's like a surprise in the morning to see which one I go with, or what it looks like when I finally have it finished, because it's a surprise because it looks completely different in the daytime. I got another darker. Looks like I'm going darker then. All right. How is the weather where you guys are? It was snowing and raining all day today here. Nothing that stuck. Like it didn't stick to the ground, but it's been raining and or snowing, like back and forth all day, which is never fun in mid-April. Sold out of your mini axolotls quickly. Yes, that's awesome. I know I don't usually sell axolotls great, but these ones are so little and quick to make. I'm like, I'm just, maybe that was just a trial run. I'm gonna try it again and see what happens. See if I can do a little bit better with this size, and just have, because they're fun to make. I don't mind making these ones. The ones I had made previously, I just think they were like the wrong style. the wrong shape, the wrong, just, you know. And I didn't give them too great of a chance either. Like, I pulled them, probably because I didn't enjoy the pattern. So this pattern is a lot more fun because it's so quick to make. And I like the size. They fit in with all my like little sizes. So I'm okay with that. The weather is great here for a change. Good. Working on a third ballerina doll for the friendly red. Oh, yes, I have made the ballerina doll. That's a cute one. I love the friendly red fox patterns. If you haven't seen it, I actually did a featured crochet designer with her in it. I think she was month 2. I did her on month 2. Month 1 or month 2? Anyway, I did a video of hers, of her designs. I really like her patterns. Making Scarlet Garden Crochet Axolotl from Pop-Up Saturday. Yep, that's exactly what I'm making now, if anyone is wondering. Make a bunch. What did you price yours at, Lois? I have an idea of what I'm gonna price mine at, but I'm just curious. Never made an axolotl before, but I will eventually. How are the fur babies today? They are doing much better. They were sick. Tracker more so than Fred. And so I have been kind of quite distant this week due to them being sick and all my attention being to try to get them back to healthy, and they are now healthy, so we are good to go. But yes, thank you for asking. They are doing well. Actually, if anyone is interested, I had to bring Tracker to the vet. And so now I have, you know, a pricey vet bill. So I have put my patterns up for sale on my Ko-Fi. They're just 10% off, but it's a discount so that I could try to make some money back from him costing me a lot of money at the vet. So if anyone hasn't gotten one of my patterns and you're interested in trying one out, this is a great time to try it out because it's the first time I've ever put my patterns up for sale. I don't know if I'm really going to have another sale anytime soon. So if you want to go help me out and, you know, support my vet bill, I have them up for 10% off. You just have to put in the code PUPPYLOVE and it'll give you 10% off. 5 because I had a bunch of other minis besides them, and it was just, yeah, I was thinking 6, so that's right around what I was thinking. How many have you made so far? I've only made 2 so far because I got distracted once again because of the pups. So I've only made 2 so far. So these 2. So I made this like bright, the neon green with the neon pink from Parfait Chunky. And then this is the blue and light blue from Big Twist Posh. So these are the 2 I've made so far. I was so like, I took pictures of them days ago, and I just realized before I got on the live I had never actually posted them to the tester group, and so I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. So I just put them up on the tester group right before I came on live because I was like, whoops, I had those pictures for a while now. Yeah, definitely up your price because of if they sold out so quickly, definitely up it a little bit. Reminds you of ice, yeah. I'm gonna do, you guys said darker for the orange, so I'm gonna do the darker. Now, I have blues, pinks, one green option, some purple. What color should I pick next to start with? So I'll pick a base color and then I'll show you options to go with that color for the gills. So give me some options while I'm putting the gills in on this guy, and then I'll show you what I have and we can go from there. Picking the next ones. Oh, I did that. You can tell it's been a couple days since I've done it because I forgot how to do it. But isn't it funny how, like, when you do something over and over again, you memorize the pattern? I'm gonna be at that point after today's live, I think. I love purple, do blue with orange, white with pink. Ooh, I don't have any white with me though. But like base color white and then pink gills, is that, yeah, I think that's like a Minecraft one, isn't it? I'll do one of those for sure. Do blue with orange, white with pink, do the light and dark purple. Do you have light and dark purple? I can show you my purples in a minute. Hey Erica, welcome. Yes, it is. Okay. So like, okay, hold on. Let me finish this, and then are you thinking like this blue with like this blue with this orange? I'm thinking would be a good blue orange combo. Have brown. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make a brown one because I don't know how many people would really want a brown axolotl. I feel like when you think axolotl, you think like bright, colorful, fun. At least that's what I think of. So probably I have literally only grabbed like bright, colorful colors for tonight. So that blue and that orange, okay. Maybe I'll do that one next after this one, and then I'll show you the purples since you were saying purples. I think I have two. They might be not very far apart. They're not like super different, but I can show you guys the purples too. You did a brown with a blue, since that's what, and what, was it cute? How did you like it? Was that one in your last video? I don't remember seeing a brown one. I remember you did the blue, you did like blue with orange, right? And then you did like the square eyes on them. How was your market? Are you you're gonna have a video on that, right? You sold out of all yours. Oh, even the brown one, huh? Cool. Like what shade brown was it? Thank you, Gloria, if you're on here watching. Deanna's Gloria. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's one step closer to paying off that vet bill. Didn't do a full brown one. Did a blue and brown. Ah, okay, yes. So do you prefer me calling you Jeanne or Gloria on here? That is the question. Everyone, thank her for me. She just helped me out a little bit. Which pattern did you get? It doesn't tell me which one it was. It just tells me that there was one. Haha, Lois. I don't think there is a way for me to check. I would have to like go through all of the like invoices or something to see. Not really sure. Delon says to please hit the like button. The giraffe is a good one. The giraffe and the monkey one that's going to be coming out here in a week are probably my two favorites so far out of all of my patterns I've done as of yet. I'm doing safety eyes on all of my the mini little axolotls because I am out of the smaller size safety eyes that would fit for them. So I'm like, it's a good reason for me to work on my embroidery skills. So can you please do baby blue and light green on the next one? So like the baby blue, and I'm not sure, I only have, this is the only green I have right now. I'm gonna do a blue and orange next first, and then maybe after. The monkey one. I'm so excited for the monkey one. Uh-oh. My hook is caught. Get out of there. The purple jellyfish. Yeah, it was so funny though. Will I make more of them? I'll probably make a couple more jellyfish, but it's not like top priority right now. I'm gonna see how these ones do at my market, and then I'll go from there. Cause you guys, I got a lot of stuff. I got so much inventory right now. I'm like, I really need to get to some markets because I have so much inventory. But yeah, I will probably make some more if they go well. I did a light blue one, and then I've also done, or I did the purple one that someone told me looked like Grimace, which I see it. And then I did like a blue, tealy blue one. You're also making them very nice. Thank you. I do like that purple as well. It's I think it's like a Sweet Snuggles or something purple. And I was quite proud of myself at how many embroidered eyes options I have, because before I used to only do like maybe 1 or 2 embroidered eye options for each market. And just because like I happen to have the pattern happened to be like for embroidered eyes or something like that. But now I'm like getting out of my comfort zone, and I'm doing more and more embroidered eyes, and I feel like I'm getting more confident on making them. It is a good thing I have so much inventory, because then I can just make whatever I want to make instead of feeling like I have to make something for the market. So it's been really nice. It's like I'm not stressed out. I don't feel any kind of like pressure of getting things made. I'm just like kind of chilling, doing whatever I want to do. Is a very nice feeling. Because last year I found like, last year was the first year I was like really doing markets and like, you know, doing a lot of them and stuff, and I was so stressed out. It's like constantly my wrists and hands were hurting because I was like constantly stressing out, trying to make more stuff. And then like I found my groove this year. Like, yeah, just keep making things for the joy of making them, and then I don't have to stress when it comes market time. Yeah, it's been, well, I won't say any. I'm not gonna jinx it, but you know, kind of chill. It's been a good relaxing time. The trolls be trolling, keep them out. There, I got the first axolotl done in oranges. So now I'm gonna do, for Minecraft, I'm gonna do, so this blue with this orange for the gills. So I'm gonna do that next, but let me show you guys before I do that some of the colors I have. So let's see, the purples I have. So these are the 2 purples I have. So they're pretty close to the same thing. This is kind of like a mauve-y, purple, pinky. And then this one is the Posh in, what's the color? Ube Milk Tea. So those are the purples I have. Oh, maybe I can put them like here so you guys can see them. So you guys can pick what colors I do while I make one. You guys can pick what colors I do for the next one. Here, the Octo can hold them. So those are my purples. And then this is the only green I have, and it's the Posh Glow Warm. So I got the Glow Warm. And then I have some pinks. I have the Neon Pink, and so it's Neon Flamingo and Perfect Chunky. I have this soft, really soft pink from Big Twist Posh and Strawberry Shortcake. Let's see, hopefully they don't all fall back behind the couch. Let's see, I have this Coral, Perfect Chunky. I have Mint. I feel like I want to do a mint one for sure. Then I have Orange, the 2 oranges I just did, so I'll put those off to the side because I already did those ones. I have just a little bit of this hot pink. It's coming off more orange on camera. And then I have these. So those are all the colors I have with me right now. So Is your first market this month? I agree. It's nice to make what you, yes, my first market is this month. And then I don't really know when my next market's going to be. It's going to be a while. Oh, what did she say to her friend this time? She's just jealous of you is what that is. Trying to get a huge inventory going. This past season was horrible. I had to cancel 2 because of no inventory. My goal is to keep 300 items in stock at all times. Wow. That's crazy that you sell out so quickly though. Like that's a good thing, but like a bad thing at the same time. Do you have a dark purple to go with? No, I don't. I don't have a dark purple. That's all the purples I have. Yes, I agree, Delon. That's definitely jealousy. Brighter purple with coral. Ooh, like this right here. That combo right there. Do you know her other than from the market? Or does she just have nasty things to say to you at the market? Coral and purple. I got another coral and purple. I should go put a rattle in my mini peeps, otherwise nobody will buy it. The problem is you have to be so polite and nice to those people when they're being so mean and obnoxious. I wouldn't take it personally. I say that that's pure jealousy. She's jealous of what you can do. And yeah. You don't need that type of negativity. Otherwise, I would tell her to go do something, but you know. Pink with purple. I got lots of the bright colors. Red and yellow or red and orange. I don't have red though. I do have yellows, but I don't have any with me right now. I didn't pull them out because I wasn't sure if yellow would be like a good axolotl color. I guess it would be, but bit nasty there too. We've been out of school for 18 years. Yeah, those types of people will never change. I learned that when I went to my 10-year class reunion and the mean girls were mean girling still. Yeah, I did not decide I will never go back because there's no need for that. You're an adult now. Get over yourself. Like, seriously. What color is next to the orange? It's hot pink. It kind of looks red on the camera. But yeah, it's hot pink. And then I have, this is an orange, and then there's another orange here. Teenage girl came to the booth once and told me how I should put my things in the booth. The look on my face was never. Don't be sorry to vent. This is what we're here for. Bring it on. Talk it out. Get it out of your system because you're going to feel so much better if you get it out. That's what we're here for. We're a community to like hang out, chat, tell us, like, do it. That's what this place is for. It's your safe space. I complain and vent to you guys all the time on here. You're welcome to do that as well. Blue and green combo always sells for you. Turtles and axolotls. People just can't help the way they are and just not. Yeah, it's hard to be bigger than the other person sometimes. I mean, I don't think it's not as hard for me to be the bigger person when it's someone I don't know as well. When it's someone that I know pretty well, I'm just like, ugh, I just don't have the energy for you. Hey, Erica, this is your life too, because you're here with me. So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So this is yours just as well as it is mine. The hairy eyeball with comments, or just ignore them and completely as if I didn't hear them. Yeah, I do that a lot where I pretend I don't hear them when they're making comments like, so and so could do this better. Or I've even had like teenagers come up to me and just be like, I can do better than this. I'm like, okay, then go do it. If you think you're so much better, then go do it. There's always going to be someone that's not very nice. I am making an axolotl. Thank you, Lois. Lois is saying to hit the like. Yeah, I agree. It's because they have nothing better to do with their time. And they're jealous. That's exactly what it is. People get jealous and then they say and do mean things because they want to put you down because they are projecting their jealousy onto you. I already said what I'm making. I am making an axolotl. You tell him, Lois. All right. What is everyone else making tonight that hasn't already told me? Yeah. Where's your table? Exactly. Exactly. Like, if you're so good. Oh, you're making the same thing? Awesome. Don't be sorry. You're here now. That's all that matters. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, hi. Thank you for joining. Thanks for saying hi. I do that too. I just watch a lot of the times and I don't actually say things. I just like, because I'm usually like busy with my hands if I'm watching someone else's live. So thank you for saying hi. Thank you. I appreciate you. Three myrtle turtles and one tiger. I'm done for the night. Wow, that's a busy day. Two caterpillars. Lavender and pink, baby blue and navy blue. Cute. Gotta find where I am again. I think I missed that comment. I didn't see. Just finished a 2-day event and I'm ready to build some serious inventory. I feel like I've never fully recovered since my first market last year. Yeah, it takes a while to build a good inventory. Like I've been building mine for quite some time now. But it sounds like your event went well, so that's awesome. So congratulations for that. What do you mean by that? Like to reach the point that I'm at now, like just in how much inventory I have right now? 1,000 stitches on morning earth signs. 4 skeins of yarn coming from Amazon on Thursday, then taking a break. Yeah, huge inventory. Yeah, well, trust me. Some of my inventory is left over from last year, and then I've been doing I've been crocheting almost every single day since mid-November. So that's why my inventory is so big. So you can get there, but I mean, if you do a lot of events, it's hard to keep up with, demand. So especially if you have a good market. So just do the best you can. Keep chugging along. As long as you're enjoying it. Make things you like. That's why I have such a big inventory. If you look at my inventory though, like I have a lot of one-off items. I have like, I make a tiger and then I make, I don't know, like an owl, and then I make a bear, and then I make this and I make that. So it's a lot one-offs. I don't make the same thing over and over and over again, except like these little things. So I have, my inventory looks bigger too because I have so much of different things. So I throw everything out on like my table when I do it, because it's like I don't want to, someone to be looking for a specific animal and then like I don't have it on my table, but I have it. So that's why my inventory looks bigger too, is because I have a lot of one-off items. Working on Halloween stuff. I can't do any events in the summer since they're during the week. Cruise ships. Oh, yes. Planning on a New York trip June to visit one of the Army buddies. Fun. That'll be a fun trip. How many cruise ships go in where you are? Like, how often do they go? Exactly that way. I never miss a sale. I always get worried that I'm gonna not have something out that that the right person will see. But I mean, I have so much inventory at the moment right now that I'm not going to be able to have everything out on my table from the beginning. So hopefully, if the market goes well, I can get more stuff out as the day goes on. But we'll see how the market goes. I have no idea how's it gonna go. My first one I have is, I enjoy it, but it's not like one of the best ones I've ever done. It's like an okay market, but I enjoy the coordinator and I enjoy the place and I enjoy the people that I know I'll be around, because it's like the same vendors every year. So I enjoy the atmosphere of it, which makes it worthwhile to me because I can like hang out with my friends and like chat with them while we're there. And so that makes it enjoyable for me, which makes it worth my time, even if it's not like the busiest, best, like selling out markets. I'm hoping to do well at it, but I'm not hoping to do amazing at it, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome in. Indoor, all my markets around this time of year are definitely indoor because the weather does not allow you to do outdoor markets here. Like you're like summertime is like almost the only time to do markets out here. I do have one outdoor market in September, but that'll be the last and probably only and last one I do this year that's outside. Most all are indoors around here. April 29th is the first cruise. Last year, coming until October, we can host up to 4 cruise ships a day. 4? Wow. That's a lot. That's busy. But good for your economy. I'm liking this color combo. It's cute. We took a trip to Key West last year, and where we stayed, it was like right where the cruise ships come in, and so we were able to, and you know, my husband's all into that, like watching them pull the lines and do all the things when they come in and leave and whatnot. And so we would watch them because there was like a bar right there at our hotel, and so like we'd go and sit at the bar that was like right on like the boardwalk, and we'd watch them leave. So you'd see all like cruise goers like getting back on the ship, and then you'd see them pulling the lines and kicking off of the dock and like leaving and whatnot. So but they would do like, and they would be in, by the time we woke up in the morning, they would be there, and then they would leave around 5 p.m. and then the next day a different one would show up. And then, so it was kind of cool to see. So you go on a lot of cruises, Renata? Is that... used to live in Key West for an internship. Hubby and I would love to live there. Like that's like our retirement like goal, is to be in Key or somewhere on the Keys. Like we like Florida, but not like busy, crazy Florida. We want something a little bit more laid back, and we feel like the Keys is a bit more laid back. We got married there. We've taken Owen there for family vacations. So it's kind of just like our place to go. We took my in-laws there on a vacation. We've been there many times. So There's like things to do, but it's more laid back than like city life, even though it's busy. I don't know. We like it. So that's a good question to ask people. If you could live anywhere, where would you choose to live and why? First cruise last year in January for 30th anniversary. Got a deal for second last year on board. Then booked 2 for this year with a crazy discount on board. Cool. Well, that's fun. What locations have you gone to, or are you going to? Like, what are the destinations? There goes Tracker snoring. It's the nighttime entertainment in my house, listening to the beautiful sounds of snoring. Bahamas in May, Italy in August. Oh, I want to go to Italy. That would be cool. I mean, Bahamas is cool too, but Italy is like really cool. I would live between home, Maine, and Florida. Like what, like kind of midway, or like the Carolinas, or like closer to New England. You need to become a snow bunny. Hello, welcome. I am making an axolotl. I am almost done with the frill, and I'll show it to you. Bahama cruise with your sister. That would be fun sister time. I feel like I don't do enough stuff like that with my sisters. I feel like one side, I must have done shorter frills on this side than I did on this side for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna stick with it though. I think it's okay. Oh, I see. So you'd like you'd go back and forth, like live in Florida during the winter and then Maine in the summer. That would be ideal because Maine in the summer is beautiful. Exactly, Lois. They won't even notice. Couple places to travel to on my bucket list, but to live, I like where I'm at. That's nice that you're happy with where you're at. I mean, I'm happy with where we're at too, except like the weather is a little annoying. If we could live anywhere, we'd do like summer in Maine, and then the Keys the rest of the time. So here's the frill on him. Now I just have to add his tail frill. And then I can move on to the second color. So what did we agree? What did we decide on, guys, for the next colors? So here are the colors. I think a couple said the purple with the pink. Is that what I'm getting? Or do you think something else? Purple with coral. Anywhere you get 4 seasons. Yeah, I do like being able to have all of the seasons. Although winter season can be short. I don't mind a short winter. This whole like 6 months of winter thing is a little much for me. But yeah. Okay, so I'll put these colors back up here to add. In Central California, love the weather. Can drive 2 hours to the beach or 2 hours east of the mountains in the snow. Just hate the traffic. And yeah, that would be nice. I've never been West Coast. I've only been East Coast. So I would like to get West Coast at some point to check it out. But I have never been. I think the most western place I've ever been would be not very western. I'm trying to think. Louisiana. I think that's the most west I've ever been, so not very west. East Coast girly. How many tables do you set up? Like booth space or like actual tables? I have 2 tables and then some other display pieces that I use. But when I pick out like if I get a booth space, I only do one space. And so if my space is smaller than a 10 by 10, then I'll only set up 1 table. Because the 2 tables doesn't fit because I have 2 6-foot tables. But yeah. Used to live in San Francisco. You've been all over, haven't you, Erica? Army, right? Would that be why? Depends on if you go north, central, or southern. There we go. We got another one done. So if we're picking the purple with the coral, so should it be a purple body with the coral frills or coral body with purple frills? So what part should I do the body and what part should I do the frills? Is this coral? No, this isn't coral, is it? This is, hold on. This is coral. So this is what you guys want next. So what should be the body and what should be the frill? Expand your horizons in California was another internship. Oh wow, you do a lot of internships. What were the internships for? Yeah, that's awesome, Mary. Yeah. I have like a tall stand that I use and then like a tiered stand. So that takes up like that would be like my 3rd 6-foot table basically because it's like 4 feet wide, I think. So I'll usually try to make a U with mine as well, but in a slightly different way. Purple body. Do them both ways. In Montana, we have winter for 8-9 months for the most part. Yeah. Spring lasts like a week depending on the rain. Summer starts, yeah, our summer's in about June as well. Fall pretty much starts in September, mid-October. Yep, that's about what we have here. Sales space out of Utah. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm starting with the purple for the body first. You see, I always want to try a different type of setup, but then once I get there, it always ends up being a U for me because each time it's different, a different size. I mean, I kind of have an idea of what I'm getting myself into for this coming market. And it should be a good, like a decent size, like a true 10 by 10, but sometimes you go to the markets and like they tell you you're getting a 10 by 10 space and then you're getting like a 6 by 8, and it's like, really, this isn't 10 by 10. But I should get a true 10 by 10 space at this next market, and I always seem to have more room than I expect to have at this one if it's still the same. Because I usually ask for the same space every, like if I'm returning to the market, I'll ask to get the same space every time, just because it's consistency. It's like same for me, same for the people that know my booth. So, you know, I like to keep it consistent. But we will see. We will see what happens. There's a lot of snow here. We get a lot of snow. It snowed today, actually, so that was fun. It did not stay. I don't think, anyway. It didn't, like, it stick, but it did snow all day, off and on with rain. $80 here right now. Nice. Tried a flea market yesterday at high school. It was quite surprised. They sold $240 in inventory, $25, and it was from 8 to 1. Very awesome. I'm in Maine. 20 peeps and sold 11. Awesome. It's always nice when you sell the seasonal things too, right? Because then you don't have to hold on to them until the next year. Yeah, what kind of measuring tape they use? Didn't use an official measuring tape. You just kind of measured with your eyes, didn't you? Because this is too small. 10 by 10 has 2 6-foot table and a 4-foot and 2 fold up 4-tier middle shelf. Nice, very nice. Yeah, well, my upcoming video, I'm gonna have, we'll show you guys exactly what my setup is, because I've been playing around with my setup for a few weeks now, and it's still set up down there in my basement. But I've been playing around with it, and I've been like filming it as I've been like messing around with it and stuff. So that will be my next video on Wednesday, is the little things, the little nitpicky things that I do to set up and to prepare myself for the market. So you guys will see exactly my setup. Close up, close and personal. with all of the items I have in my inventory and all of the mess I have behind the scenes, because I also shot that. And yeah, you will get to see all the messy mess that I had to clean up to get myself ready. You have your setup in an empty bedroom. Nice. Yeah, I always keep it set up right before market, so that if I, I know what I need to add to it. At this point, I don't need to add anything to it, and it's full. It's more than full. It's overloaded. So really anything I make at this point is kind of going to be crowding it even more, but I'm not going to stop crocheting for a week because I have enough inventory. I'm going to keep crocheting because I like to crochet. That's the whole point of me doing markets, is because I enjoy crocheting. So I keep crocheting and filling in more and more space. Yep, everything is extra right at this point. I do, yeah. I will have to like not put everything out. I struggle with that. Like the editing of like what not to put out is the struggle for me. I mean, I do have like all the extra things, so if I have one thing out and I have a replica of it, I will put it like, I won't put both of them out. I'll just put one out, and if I sold it, I would put the second one out. But I do have a lot of the one-off items, so it's hard to like, which one don't I put out? Which one, so that my table is not so crowded looking. So I just have everything out right now. So you guys can give me some tips if you watch that video on Wednesday. You guys are you guys can be able to give me some tips on what I can, what would the word be, edit, what I could take out and then add in if I get space. Hey Lisa, long time no talk. It's short, I see her snoring. What a relief. Yes. He wasn't feeling very good, so it is very nice to know he's good, he's better. When will your monkey pattern be released? I have to make it custom. I made a one, but I want to make, it will be released on probably next Sunday. So a week from today, it should be released. If not Sunday, it would be the following Monday, but I'm pretty sure it will be Sunday. They were all flying off the table that I ended up throwing everything on it. That's a good thing though, like that it went so well that you had to just kind of throw everything on, like, screw it, just here, take it. It's hard to catch you, but I'm pleased I'm on today. Ah, well, I've been trying to do more lives, but with you, that your hours are like opposite of mine. So I've been trying to do more lives during like the daytime, during the weekdays, when the kiddo's in school and I have a moment to be able to just like hang out. But I didn't last week because there were, life things happening and I just wasn't. But maybe At some point, you could catch me during one of those. It's nice to have you here. Quilt, knit, crochet, cross stitch. 3 rooms in your house, sewing and embroidery in 1 room. Wow. That's awesome. I just I don't really have much of a space. Like I have the basement. I have like a lot of my things that I don't use as often. I have like storage in the basement and everything. And then I stick all of my like, right now, like all my tables and everything, my display pieces are all out and everything's on the tables because it's a walkout basement. So it's like a nice, airy, like lighted basement. It's like another level of my house. Instead of like me having like an upstairs, I'd have the basement, you know. So I have that space, but I don't always have it set up like that because sometimes we utilize it, but right now we're not utilizing that specific space, so I can have it set up. But yeah, I don't have any like spare bedrooms or anything. Like all my bedrooms are taken up, so I get the basement for a while, and then I just like crochet. Everything is in the living room, so I don't have an office room. I don't have a crochet room. I just have the living room. So I have to pull everything out to put in and bring it to the living room and then go put it all away when I'm done using it. So my living room is usually full of yarn and fuzz and hooks and all of the above. 11 a.m. Monday in Australia. Aha, yeah. So it's hard. Yeah, that would be hard to catch because like your hours are so different because it's 9 p.m. here. I always pull all my inventory out. I like to overwhelm people so that they can't decide and they a few instead of just one. Worked great yesterday. Bought 4 items. Wow. I do tend to have people stand at my booth for quite some time to try to decide what to get. So yeah, I feel you there. Like they're like, it's just like they're like they look and they look and they look and they'll be standing there for like 10 minutes and then they'll like look somewhere else and be like, oh, I didn't see that before. So yeah, I get that. I have the same thing. Make some people stand out of 6x6 board and drill the holes in the center. Stand up with some bigger plushies on them. That's cool. Yeah, I have some shutters. Like they were literal wooden outdoor shutters, and I spray painted them, and then we connected them with hinges, and then so that like you have you know, 2 kind of angled and then 1 in the center, and then I put boards on them, 3 so I have 3 shelves, and I use that as like a standout piece that's separate from my table, and it's pretty high too. Yeah, it's nice to be able to like put it all out and see it, like envision it when it's put out. Uh-oh, guys, I'm starting to yawn. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight. It's worked a few times. I'll have to try that one. Trying to eat my dinner in the backyard. All of a sudden, one of the hens jumped up onto the plate and stole my chicken chow mein. Oh my goodness. Oh, a chicken stealing chicken. That's funny. People come in my booth, pick up and hold on to the bigger price item while if they're there and leave with a $5 item. You know what's happened before though? I've had people come into the booth and like they'll look at something and they'll just be eyeing it and I can tell they're like they want that item, but um you know, they're like not sure, right? And I'll be like, it's okay, you can pick it up, you can hold it. Don't be afraid to hold it. And the second they touch that item and they pick it up, they're like, okay, it's sold now. Because they'll be eyeing it and eyeing it and eyeing it. And like you can tell they want it, but they're like not sure. But the second they touch it and they have like that moment with it, sold. Sold, sold, sold. So that's worked for me before. All right. The adults are allowed to have plushies too, and that I've used that line before. Like, well, someone will come in, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm too old for those. Oh, they're beautiful, but I'm too old." And I'm like, "You're never too old for something cuddly. Never too old." Circus person when I was showing how to undo and put together. The kids loved it. That's cool though that you were able to like kind of show them and play around with it. I never thought to demonstrate that part. If I, yeah, because I have made them in the past. What was your favorite thing you have ever sold at a market? Or what was your most shocked, like what were you most shocked about that you sold? That's a fun one to ask too. You've been able to crochet. Aww. It's not always just, you know, craziness here. Sometimes it's enjoyable. Snuggle cheetah I take on planes with me. Aww. Shrek a couple of years ago. Didn't sell for a while. Yeah, I've had like things that I've had to hold on to for quite some time, and I'm like, this thing is never gonna leave me. And then with this, then someone will pick it up and be like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, and it's like, what? It is? Okay, I thought people hated that thing because I've had it for so long. Fred the Turtle was my favorite because it was my first big item to sell, and it went to a mom. Aw, cute. I haven't made a Fred the Turtle yet, but I have it on my spin the wheel because I'm like, I have to make one of these at some point. I had the pattern all ready to go, and then I just got distracted and did something else. So recently, your pink bear, Erica. Aww. I'd be like sad but happy at the same time. Sold it out of craft show and could have sold another 2 for the Shrek. Nice. But then you had been holding on to it for a while. Isn't that funny how that works? Nope, I missed a couple. Biggest item and surprise that sold was the humongous mammoth. Fun. That's awesome. A B for $75 for the most favorite. It's my anchor for $150. Nice. I don't think I've sold anything for $150. That would be a good day to sell something for $150. They did. She never, so I messaged and asked like how the auction went and everything, and she just said it went well, but she didn't give me any details or anything. So, I don't really know who ended up getting it or how much they got for it or anything like that. But yes, they did have the auction, and she said it went well. That's all I got. So my aunt and I were in the waiting room last week while my uncle was having heart surgery. She was crocheting and I was knitting. A lot of people stopped. Yes, I get so many people talking to me if I'm out in public and I'm crocheting. So many people. Both kids and older adults. Like, they're all they just stop and like watch, and they're all in awe. Or they know, or they do it themselves, and so, you know. Yep, that's the the hippie one. Yes, that's the one I donated for an auction. Yep, the hippie troll doll. Taught crochet and knitting at Joann's for over 5 years. Oh, that's cool. Do you have any tips and tricks on how to teach? Because I have so many people ask me to teach them, and I'm always like, well, like I did a class for kids this last summer, and it was very overwhelming. They all left happy, but like it was exhausting. Bought a loaf cat that you had just finished right when you were crocheting. That is so funny. That is really cool though. I cannot say that has ever happened to me. I have a lot of people will be like, what are you making? But I've never actually had someone buy something as I was making it in public. No shame, I'll sell it. Hey, I would too. If someone were to come up to me if I had just finished something and I don't care where I was, if I was making it and I had finished it, I would totally sell it. 100%. Patience, yeah, with kids, big needles, large yarn. That's what I did. But the class, I felt like the class was too big. I told her, the person that put it on, because it was called like a crochet camp and stuff. And I told her, I was like, next time if I do this again, we need to have less kids here. Like, we need to cap it out, and like, so it's more intimate, and I don't have to like run around trying to help 3 different kids at one time. You know what I mean? Because it was exhausting. It was exhausting, and it was like for 2 or 3 hours for Monday through Thursday, like for 1 week. It was a lot. I don't know if I want to do that again. Like, this might be more of a one-on-one thing. Hello, welcome. No more than 4 adults. I would say 5 to 7 anymore, and it's a lot. Yeah, I think I had like, well, I definitely knew like. So she asked me to do the class, and I told her I would, and then I didn't tell her how many or anything, because I didn't think there was gonna be a huge like response for it. I just live in a teeny tiny little town, so I wasn't expecting like big numbers or anything. And then she sent me a message one day, and she says, I have 10 signed up. Do you want me to cap it? And I was like, yeah, that's way more than I was expecting to have. Definitely cap it. Like, no more. Like, that's too much. Like, that's too many. And then, a couple of them had ended up backing out last minute or whatever, because they just couldn't be there because it was in the summer, and their families probably ended up going and doing something for the summer. And so it made it a little bit smaller, but not by much. And yeah, that was way too many. I was like, I can't do this. This is too much. But all of them left happy. They all left with a finished project by the end of the week. It was nice to be able to engage with them and to like really get to know them a little bit better, because they all go to school with my son. They're older than him, but like they all are like within the same school, so I get to see them and ask them how they're doing now and whatnot. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, never again that many. There's another one. So should I do the opposite colors, or should I do different colors? What do you guys think? Do you want me to do the coral with the purple frill, or should I do something with other colors? I kind of thinking like a mint with the green or something would be cute. Hello. 8 adults. I was like, okay, I'll do my best. Starting it. Wow, that's cool. Opposite, yes. Mint and green. So, let me do a poll. Mint and green or opposites? Mint and pink. Oh, you guys are giving me too many options now. Too many options. Oh, I did not mean to hit the highlight button. Purple and mint. Oh boy. Okay, so I have an opposite. Okay, so let's see. How do I do polls? Hold on. Start a poll. put a poll in. So you guys can tell me there. Because I'm probably only going to do one more and then I need to get to bed because it's getting late. Seven votes. So I have 75% at mint and I have 25% at opposite. So if we do mint, what color are we doing with mint? Is the next question. Everybody wrote opposite. I know, but the poll is saying mint. And there's 8 votes on it. It's 8 votes and it says mint. Unless you guys changed your mind on the poll or you hit the wrong one. All right, so if we're gonna do mint, what color are we doing with mint? So I'm gonna end that poll. So we have mint. We have mint and pink. We have mint and coral. The lighting's not that great for it. We have, what did someone say? Mint and blue. We have mint and green. We have mint and purple. That would be pretty. We have mint and pink. Mint and a lighter purple. Mint and hot pink. I can't really tell the hot pink green. It doesn't show up on camera. Mint and green, I don't like that. Or orange, I don't like those ones. So, I think mint and purple. This purple would be pretty, personally. So, and I have someone said coral. Purple and mint looks pretty next to each other. I think so too. I think I might do the mint with the purple. I like that color combo. So we'll do this. It will be. Just hold up all the yarn. I know, right? I have, the neon in the Parfait Chunky. I do, but I don't have it with me right now. The only green I have right now is this green. I did do the neon with a hot pink, so you can see the difference in the greens. That one was, the one I did was Parfait Chunky. Did a dragon in neon green, purple neon. Oh, that would be pretty. Oh no, guys. The yarn barf. The yarn barf. This isn't a very big axolotl. It's not going to take all of this yarn. I have so much barf now. Look at that. All right, I'll probably work on this guy and then end up calling it a night. Yeah, you like that? I think it's pretty. I'm a sucker for this color, if you don't know already. So I probably say my second favorite color would be purple. So makes sense that I like this combo. So this is gonna put me at, I think, 6 axolotls when I'm done. It's pretty good. But only, let's see, I did 3 tonight on the live so far. This will be my 4th on the live. In Florida, I make a lot of things in pink and mint. We have a lot of lily Pulitzer fans down here. Yeah, guess I don't really know what, I always just do like boring colors, to be honest. I really need, I'm trying so hard to liven up the colors I used. I really am. But I definitely run out of like the neutral colors way quicker than I run out of like the fun, colorful colors. So many people from Florida that I know in the crochet community. What did I do with my tablet? It's underneath a bunch of yarn. Thank you, Renata. You know, I enjoy making what I make, and so, you know, everyone has a different color aesthetic, and I enjoy mine, and so I feel like people tend to enjoy it too. And when I need help, I just ask my kiddo because he helps me. Pick some colors. Oh, I don't know if I like those colors. Okay, you said you wanted those colors, so I guess I have to now because you picked, you know, that. I feel like everyone in crochet community is on the East Coast where right? I've met so many new people over this past year through the crochet community. Before this year, I felt like I didn't know any other crocheters. Like before I started YouTube, before I really got more engaging with other people on Instagram, I felt completely alone, to be honest. And now, like, I know so many of you guys from doing this. It's like so nice to be able to like sit here and chat with you guys, and like, oh, I enjoy it. You do you, whatever makes you happy. Yes, exactly. Hello. Yeah, crochet, it's a nice hobby to have, but sometimes it can overtake your life. So it's overtaken my life, that's for sure. But it is a fun to do. I enjoy it, obviously. It was so funny. We were in the dollar store the other day, because like a treat for my kid is like to go to the dollar store so he can pick out whatever he wants. He thinks that's like the coolest thing to go into the dollar store. And he's like, "Can I get two things, Mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can get two things." He's like, "Really? Awesome." Like he's so excited for that. And it's like you can even get three things if you want, if you're really good. So he's like, "Awesome, that's so cool." And so they just recently like added more yarn to my like the the Just Chenille and everything in the dollar store. And so we we walk by, like we walk into that aisle, and he stands in front of the aisle and he goes, "No, Mom, no, don't look. You don't want to look here." I was like, "Don't worry, buddy. I'm on a yarn ban right now. I'm not buying any yarn until after my craft fair, so it's okay." And I was like, "I already have these yarns anyway, so it's okay. I don't need them." He's like, "Oh, okay." It was just so funny. He puts his whole body in front of it and his arms up. "No, don't look. It's yarn." That's awesome that you learned from your aunt. Kind of. Kind of learned from your aunt. That's awesome. No, I'll go to the craft section when you would. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I think that's cute. He's a funny boy. Hey, Fred. What are you doing, buddy? You coming closer? I know. I have all this yarn on me right now. You coming in? Come on in. Find a spot. I know. There's not much for spots. All my yarn is taking over your spots, isn't it? You want me to move this pillow? There you go. Is that better? You happy? Gotta make the animals happy. Even if it makes you very uncomfortable. There. You happy? Are you my new armrest? Fred is always my armrest when I'm crocheting. You need to adopt a kid. They're fun. He's at a fun age right now. I like that. Your craft store might be shutting down. Oh no. You want to come too, Jackie? You want to come? Tracker's looking at me like, "Mom, what about me?" Come on. You want to come? You want to come too? You can sit right here. You want to come? Come on. You coming? They all want to see you. They all want to see you. They're like, "Where's Tracker? We need to see Tracker." Come on. No. Yeah, I know. I know it was a joke. Might be, oh, to control you on the yarn buying. Aha, yeah. You can borrow my kiddo. I got some of those, like they didn't have the flexible hair rollers forever. And then I would check like every time I went in. And the last time I went in, or not the last time, a few times ago, I went in and they had them and I literally like bought almost all of them. And the next time I went in, they were completely gone and they haven't restocked them. So it's like, I'm happy I got them when I did because obviously they're not bringing them back. They like completely took the space and put something that wasn't even the same in it. So I'm crocheting an axolotl. You only have 3 left. I think I bought like 6 packages or something like that, and they had like 4 to 6 in them. I don't know. A couple different sizes. But yeah. I've been meaning to use those too, and then I forget about them, and then I remember when I open up my drawer looking for something else, and I see them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to use those. Then I close my drawer and I forget about them again. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that um, the fun age that he's at right now is gonna get not so fun when he turns teenager. Fred is 12. He's an old man. Tracker's just a baby. He's 2 now. He's just a baby. What kind of dogs do you have? I'm not sure I'd ever get anything other than a Boston Terrier because I just love them so much. They're like the perfect dog for me. They're lazy when I want to be lazy, and they're active when I want to be active. Like they just adapt to whatever I want to do. It's really nice. And they love to cuddle. Sometimes I'm annoyed by the cuddling, but they love to cuddle. Like you can see, like he's literally just my elbow rest right now. He doesn't care. The Tracker's literally right next to him. Oh my goodness, I took a picture of them the other day. I need to put it on Instagram or something because it was so funny. They like to be covered up by blankets, and so I was getting up to go to bed, and they were underneath the blanket that I was using, and so I uncovered them. And when I uncovered them, Fred was like underneath Tracker's legs, and Tracker's legs, like Tracker had a leg down like mid length of Fred, and then like on his, like near his head, the other leg was like, it was the funniest thing. I ended up taking the picture because I was like, oh my goodness, this is just like so silly. So I'll have to post that on Instagram or something if I remember. Japanese Chin, Chihuahua, Poodle mix, and a bully breed. All rescue. So some of those are, I don't know what a Japanese Chin is, but like the Poodle mix and the bull would be like big, right? Thanks for joining, Erica. I'm gonna be getting going soon too. I'm gonna finish this one up, then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, I hear you on the rest day. I'm glad you had what sounds like a good market, and I can't wait to see the video for it. How is your subscriber rate coming? How are you doing on it? Everyone subscribe to Yarn and Whatnot. So she has a YouTube channel on here as well. I am so close to 3,000 subscribers, guys. Poodle mix is 16 pounds. The bully is 70 pounds. Chin is 90 pounds. 9 pounds. Chihuahua is 16 pounds. Oh, so is it a miniature poodle? 19. You're getting up there. It's going up. It's going up. Go subscribe to Yarn and Whatnots. Once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 3 free patterns to 3, a pattern to 3 lucky people. It says 3K subscribers, so you might have them. Oh, yeah, I was like, the last time I checked, I think I was at like 2,999. So yeah, I could be there. Like I was so close. So yay, I can do a giveaway if it stays that way though, because sometimes like you'll get a number and then like if you look again, it'll be like down or gone, or you know, it fluctuates a lot. But yay, I'm at 3,000 guys. That means I get to do a giveaway. Whoop whoop whoop. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. A polar bear, very awesome. A Shih Tzu mix. Ah, that's why. There's Chihuahua mix my daughter brought home when she was 3 weeks old. Aww. That's a little baby. My cat, Georgie, I ended up like, I had to foster him. I wasn't allowed to adopt him. I had to foster him first because he was so little. He was so young. Thank you, Mary. Yay. Yes, of course I read your message. I like this color combination. I do. I'm gonna have to make something else with this color combo. What do you guys suggest I make with this color combo? Because I really like the 2 colors together. I do. Anchor, neon and purple. jellyfish, my monkey. That'd be cute. Cow sell well in that combo. Okay. What cow pattern though? Because there's different styles of cows. Like a standing cow, like dangly legged cow. Yay, Lois. I think she might have left, but yay, Lois. Thanks for subbing for Erica. Turtle would be cute. Yeah, turtle would be cute in this, like a little tofu turtle. That would be cute. Like little sweaters for the polar bear. Or jackets. Rose and Lily. Stand up. Yeah. Dragon could be cute too. Yeah, dragon would be cute in these colors too. I could do like just a little dragon. That would be cute. I have lots of dragons right now though. But I think that this color combo would be like, I might just keep it for myself to be honest. Because it's so cute. Butterfly, squirrels. See, you're getting me at the squirrels. I don't know about that. Squirrel? How would I make a squirrel with, let's see, you're getting me out of my comfort zone with these colors in a squirrel. That's like, scary. But that's just because I like to be, you know, bland. Aw, yay. Stupid snakes to a stripe or two. Yep. The snakes would look cute in it. All kinds of options. See, I always feel like I'm so limited, and then like I talk to everyone else. They're like, "Oh, you can do this and this and this and this and this," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I could." Squirrels could do one main color and do the tip of the ears and the accent color. That would be cute. Don't get me wrong, but like, that's scary to me because it's like, oh, but yeah, that's mostly because I'm just boring when it comes to color options. I actually made a squirrel today. It's funny you say squirrels because I did make a squirrel today. I made the Madeline Mako squirrel, and like I think it was Earl Grey and another gray in the posh. So just finished Oogie Boogie with a snake coming out of his mouth. Wish I could share that is so cool. You could share it with me over on Instagram. And if you wanted me to show others, everyone on here, I could show the picture if you sent it to me. That sounds pretty cool. Made a cow with a drink. Cool. Like a boba drink. Really make anything in normal colors. Any animals. I'm very, very out of the box. See, so you and I need to like chat. And so you can get me out of my comfort zone of being in the box when it comes to colors for animals. Because I'm very in the box. Like my purple monkey and my blue giraffe that I made for my patterns were very out of the box for me because I just didn't have the proper colors to make the monkey in the bigger yarn, and I had already made 3 giraffes that were yellow and brown, so I was like, I can't make a 4th giraffe in yellow and brown, so that's why I did those colors, but that was very difficult for me to do. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I don't do TikTok either. But I do have Instagram. And there we go. We have another one done. And I'm going to go ahead and get off the chat because I need to get to bed so I can get up early in the morning and do my morning routine. And yeah. Do I ever wear bright colors or just neutrals? I used to wear a lot of bright colors. Like that's like all I had. And the older I get, the more neutral I go. But I have a pink shirt. That's bright. But I find every time I go to buy something now, it's usually like black or like a dark green or gray. I'm starting to get, I guess I used to be a little bit more colorful and bright with things, but the older I get, the more neutral I go. I feel like it looks better on me, the more neutrals. Like the brights kind of wash me out a little bit. That's probably why. 2:57 there. Yeah, it's 9:58 here. I gotta get to bed. It's late. Have a good sleep. Hugs. Great job. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to get everyone's messages because that's what I'm here for, is to chat with you guys, and I don't want to miss anything. All right, guys, I'm going to go to bed now. So thank you all for joining in. I got to go get this fuzz off of me and hit the hay. So I will see you guys again later. I'm hoping maybe to get around to an afternoon chat a couple times this week. So we'll see what happens there. But thanks for joining in. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.